So we'll start in a comfortable seated position. Palms facing down on the knees, close down the eyes. Take a couple of gentle shoulder rolls back, just allowing the shoulders to move into their sockets and the shoulders to be wide open through your heart. And then finding a comfortable resting position of your shoulders down away from the ears. And then concentrate on the breath. Concentrate on your long inhales and your long exhales. Allowing the inhales to find space and grace in the cells. Allowing the exhale to let go of any tension, let go of any toxins, let go of any holding. And so each breath just allows us to arrive deeper into the body. Each breath allows us to arrive deeper into the present moment together. And after the busyness of the day, the week, the month, just allowing all the pieces of yourself, all the particles of yourself, all your energy, call it home to the body. Breathe it back in towards the body. And there's a beautiful expression that says that the body is the bridge between the heavens and the earth. So between sky and earth, there's body. And we have a bit of both within us. We have the groundedness, the nurturing, the form from the earth, and we have the breath, we have the energy, and we have the expansiveness of the sky and the heavens. So we're going to breathe into our body, breathe into our temple, and bring our awareness here. Today's practice is all about exploration. So we're not going to focus on the form, and we're not going to focus on a particular goal. We're just going to focus on feeling as a way to honor the body, honor the feelings in the body, and allow the communication back from the body. So the body is always talking to us. The body always has something to say. It's just whether we are open and whether we're listening or not. So today for this hour, we're going to open our hearts, open our ears, and have a full conversation with the body. I'm just going to read a beautiful poem, sutra. With one sweep of attention, gather in the whole universe and remember it as your body of bliss. The deep rhythms of life pulsating, stir an ambrosia, flowing and overflowing everywhere. Drink the nectar of all-pervading joy from the radiant cup that is this very body. Let's gently blink open the eyes and begin to circle. So start small, noticing both sits bones connecting to the earth. Notice the connection of the base of your spine to the crown of your head. And you can slowly begin to circle bigger and wider, but only if that is where your body and your breath is taking you. So your first point of call for this practice is going to be the feedback of the felt sense of the body. Let's reverse the direction. So in every single position, there's the invitation to close the eyes. And this is to draw us more inwards, and it's to allow us to sense the body and to Allow the body to speak. For 3, 4, 2, 1. Inhale the arms wide. Finding space across the chest, finding space across the heart. And then I'm going to twist towards the right. So nice and gently, take the left hand across the knee, right fingertips behind. And instead of forcing the twist, we're going to feel and move in our twist. So bend through the elbows, start to move the belly back towards the spine, chin towards the chest. And then I want you to pulsate, to spiral, to undulate, to wave, to weave, just to move in any way that feels healing for your body in this moment. Keep the movements soft, keep them organic, but keep the flow. For 3, 4, 2, 1. Keep the left hand where it is. Let's take the right hand up and over towards the left knee. Chin to chest, belly to spine, curl forward, open through the back of the heart, shoulders down away from the ears. And now we twist towards the left. So left fingertips behind, find the base of your spine rooting to earth, the crown of the head reaching to sky, and then bend your elbows and soften into the shape, belly to spine, chin to chest, and weave and roll around. Breathing into the side body, allowing the pattern of dance. For 3, 4, 2, 1. Taking your left arm up and over, crossing the arms, belly moves towards spine, chin to chest. Releasing the arms, fingertips behind you, fingertips place on the earth, fingertips towards you, and lift the hips just a little. Maybe lift the chest, maybe lift the gaze. And then as you exhale, sits bones to earth, creep the fingers in front, bend the elbows, and then move in any way as you dance forward. Head is heavy. Breathing into your side body, breathing into your back. Moving as you feel in this temple, in this body, in this moment for 3, 4, 2, 1. Bring the knees together, come up into a kneeling shape. I'm going to start to rotate through the shoulders, so take it nice and easy, especially with your left shoulder. So inhale, arms move back, bend the elbows, take the pressure off being straight, and then exhale, body forward, hands forward. So start slow. Maybe when you inhale back, you bend through the elbows and arch through the back, and as you round forward, you can curl. You can make these arms as big or as small as you want. You're just allowing that rotation in the shoulders. For 3, 4, 2, listening to the body at every step. 4, 1, coming high on the toes, tucking the toes, continuing to arch as you release the hands back, hips to heels, waving the arms forward. 2 more. The next time the hands come forward, make it a tabletop. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath the wrists. Close the eyes, dancing, moving cat-cow. So just imagining from your Your lower spine to your head is a line, and notice what creation, what drawing, what art your body wants to make in the air around you. Allowing the breath to manifest in your movements. Maybe you want to experiment with bending one elbow and then the other. Maybe you want to take the spine into a bit of a figure 8. Whatever feels like the body's expression in this moment. Allow it to speak. For 3. Feeling the groundedness of the earth beneath your hands, your knees, your feet. Feeling the spaciousness of the sky as you lean into the air around you. For 3. For 2. 1. Sending the hips forward, lifting the feet, and then sliding the hips back. So you're tucking your toes. Keep moving, send the hips forward, engaging through the glutes, lift your feet, and then bend through the elbows as you sit the hips back. You can even move your hips left to right when you're sitting back on your heels just to get into your outer hips. For 3, for 2, and for 1. Next time the hips come forward, bending your knees, lift your left knee up and see if you can come to the outside of your right knee and step the left foot behind. Lifting the left hand, and then we'll come back to this kneeling plank and then roll to the other side. So lift the right knee, move to the outside of the left knee, right foot steps behind. That's it. Beautiful. Back to tabletop. And this time from tabletop, send the right leg back behind you. Inhale, belly to spine. Exhale, let's see if we can make some circles with this right knee. One direction and then the other direction. Finding space for 3, 2, 1. Next time the right leg is back, lengthen it. Bend the knee, step the foot behind, lift the right hand. Let's circle through the right wrist. And then the right hand comes down. Right knee in towards the chest. And then see if you can cross the right knee on top of the left knee. Send your feet wide and sink the hips down between the heels towards the ground. That's it. Stay here if that feels like where your body wants to be in this moment. Otherwise, come to sit and twist towards the right. So the left hand is on the outside of the thigh for 3, for 2, 1. Sliding forward once more. And from here, I want you to look at your right shin. Take the right shin across the mat. So the top of the foot is on the mat. It's a figure 4 shape. And then from here, begin to gently and slowly cat-cow. Maybe it's a gentle micro millimeter of a arch and round. Keep the elbows bent. And notice how it feels in the back. For 3, for 2, 1. Unhook your feet, child's pose, knees wide, hips to heels. Drop in, drop back, head to the earth, palms to the sky, and breathe. Connecting to earth with your breath, with your head. And on your next inhale, moving the back towards the sky and coming up to tabletop, and we'll move and do the other side. Left leg back behind you, inhale. Bend the knee and circle, big circles through the hip joint. And then let's move in the opposite direction. And the next time the left leg is back, straighten it. And then step the left foot behind the right, left hand to the sky. Maybe just a circle through the wrist. And then as you look at the ground, take the left hand down, left knee to nose. Hook that left knee on top of the right, so the right knee is scooched right behind the left, feet wide. Take it back as far as it feels good. Breathing here with the hands on the ground, or option to come sit on the earth and twist towards the left. Wherever you are, breathe. For 3, 4, 2, 1. Let's slide forward again. So hands to the earth. Let's make that figure 4 shape again. Left shin across the mat, top of the left foot to the ground. And begin to arch around the spine. Allowing this feedback from your hips. Allowing the feedback from your entire vertebrae for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Unhook. This time, sit the hips back to heels, tuck the toes. 1 more swivel of the hips left to right, getting into those outer hips. And then we're going to come up to downward facing dog when you're ready. So spreading the fingers, suctioning the palms, and even gripping the mat as you come up to downward facing dog. Head is heavy, pedaling through the knees. And close your eyes in your downward dog and feel and notice body. Feel and notice breath. Be here now. For 3, 4, 2, 1. Bending the knees a lot and coming to a plank position. Engaging through the glutes, engaging through the core, sucking the belly up towards the spine. See if you can sink the hips down a little. Now, if it doesn't feel good on the shoulders, Linda, bend the knees and bring them down to the ground. Exhale, bring the hips back to downward facing dog. And then we're just going to do that a couple more times with a bit more fluidity. So bend the knees through to plank. Engage glutes, engage core, sink the hips, lift the chest. And back to downward facing dog. As you move back in space, I want you to really press your belly button back towards the spine and use your central energy to press you back. Couple more. If the lower back doesn't like this one, don't come as far down. Maybe you stay in plank. Next time you're in up dog with your hips down, chest lifted, see if you can bend the right foot. And then try and bend the left foot. And press it back down, back to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, toes to the right. Bend the knees. Toes to the left. Bend your knees. Just moving side to side. For 3, 4, 2, 4, 1. Next time, toes are to the right. Stay there. Take your left foot on the inside of the right foot, so they're planting next to each other. They're both on the ground, both knees are bent. And just bend into your knees. And take the right foot up, so the outside foot up. and down. And then we're going to step it forward. So right foot up, turn, step it forward on the mat, drop the left knee. So we're taking the hands out towards the left, so away from your right foot, bending your elbows and just having a play here in dragon pose. So sinking the hips, lifting the chest, rolling around. 4, 3. 4, 2, 1. Okay, so bringing the hands back towards you, lifting the left foot, turning it in towards the right heel, and come to side squat. Right hand down on the inside of the right knee, left hand reaching up and over towards the front of the mat. Side body bend towards the right for 3, 2, 1. Sweeping the hands towards the back of the mat. Turn it all around. Downward facing dog, facing the back. Pedaling out the feet. This time toes towards the left. Bend your knees a lot. Take your right foot on the inside of the left foot. So both soles of the feet are on the ground. You bend your knees a lot. So my feet are next to each other. That's it. My knees are bent and my left foot moves up towards the knee. 1. And then it's going to step forward. So the next time it lifts up, turn, step it towards the new front of the mat, to the back of the mat, right knee drops. Hands walk out towards the right, away from your left knee. You're up your fingertips, elbows bend, and let's explore here. Being really curious about what you might find. Allowing sensation to speak and just being really open, non-judgmental, no expectations here, just feeling. For 3, 4, 2, 1. Walk the hands in towards you, bend your right knee, take it in on an angle towards your left heel. Left hand is on the inside of the left knee towards the back of the mat, and then the right hand's up and over. Side body bend towards the left. So you're breathing open to your right side body for 3, 2, 1. Taking the right hand to the front of the mat, turning back to downward facing dog. From here, let's move straight into our plank one more time. Bend through the right knee from this up dog. And as you press into the ground, knee to nose. And then we're going to step this right foot through, left knee down. So we're in low lunge. Inhale. Bend through the elbows. Give your wrists a rest. Give your shoulders a rest as you circle them open in the sockets. Exhale. Body forward, hands forward. 2 more like that. Inhale, maybe pressing away with the front foot. Exhale, sinking deeply into that right hip. Last time. Okay, this time I want you to open through the left arm. Take the left shin parallel to the front of the mat. You're in a kneeling warrior 2. Make sure your right knee and your right toes are in the same direction. So you might want to swivel the foot to the center of the mat and then sink into your right hip. You're going to press away as you cross the wrists over, reaching high. Exhale, sinking deeply into that front knee. For 3, 4, 2, and 1. Reverse the right hand across the ceiling. Take the left fingertips down towards the earth, and then turn towards the back of the mat into downward facing dog. And let's do the left side when you're ready. Bend the knees into plank. Engage glutes. Move stomach towards the spine. Sink the hips. The toes are tucked. Bend the left knee. And as you press to downward facing dog, left knee in towards the chest. Step the left foot forward. Right knee drops this time. And circle. Graceful and intuitive. You're listening all of the points of the body that are moving, that are feeling, that are breathing. Beautiful. And the next time the hands reach forward, the right arm leads. Take the right shin across the mat into kneeling warrior 2. Make sure the left knee and left toes in the same direction sink into your left knee. Cross your wrists, hands high, inhale, sinking to the left knee, exhale. Couple more, really breathing to open those hips. Last time from your warrior 2, flip the left hand, reverse. Right hand comes to the earth, turn it around. Let's flow through from here, from the knees, chin and chest to the ground. We're going to stay on the earth, send your hips down, come into Sphinx, elbows under shoulders, palms facing down. Breathing here. If the lower back needs a little extra space, you can take the feet wide. Press into your elbows. Pull the earth towards you as you pull the heart between your hands and find some space in the back. For 3, 4, 2, 1. The right arm goes long. The left elbow bends underneath the shoulder and roll to the right side. You're taking your left foot into your thigh, into a lying tree. Maybe you can do it without the hands. For 3, head is resting on your bicep. For 2, 1, back onto the belly. Keep the left knee out towards the side, and you can either stay with forehead to the earth, if that feels better for your shoulders, or you can come up to Sphinx. It's up to you, just whatever feels better in your body. Breathing, releasing the glutes, releasing the belly. For 3, 2, 1. Let's make this a twist. Press into the left hand, right arm threads underneath, and twist onto your back. The left knee is across the body. Your left arm is out towards the side. Beautiful. For 3, 2, 1. Back to the belly. Let's do the other side. So from Sphinx on your elbows. Reset. Left arm long. Right arm under the shoulder, roll to your left side. Take your head to your arm and the right foot into the left thigh, bending the top knee. Maybe you stay here with the fingertips to the earth, or maybe you float that right arm for balance. Beautiful. For 3, 4, 2, 1. Let's take this shape onto the belly. So the right knee out towards the right, turning towards the earth. Forehead can come down to a pillow of hands, or maybe you're in Sphinx, whatever you did on the other side. Taking this opportunity to breathe into the spaces that need the breath. For 3, 4, 2. Let's go into a twist. Press into the right hand, slide the left arm underneath, twisting onto your back with the right knee across and the right arm out towards the right. Maybe the left hand holds that right knee. For 3, 4, 2, 1. Roll back to the belly last time. Make a pillow, drop the forehead down, release everything. Swivel the hips left to right. Connecting fully to earth and your front body and sky at your back body. When you're ready, let's roll back to child's pose. Taking your time, no rush. And then we'll move into downward facing dog for our flow when you're ready. So move at your own pace, listen to your body, rest when you need to rest, and push when you need to push. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Bend the knee, open the hips, circle, one big circle in one direction and one big circle in the opposite direction. Knee to nose, stepping it through, high lunge. Circle the arms when you get there. Keep the elbows bent, keep the movement fluid, keep it intuitive. The next time the arms are forward, let's open through the left arm. Make that a warrior two, left heel grounds. Straighten through the front leg, cross the wrists, inhale high, exhale, sinking back to warrior two. Allow the arms to be soft, no rigidity, just allowing the breath to move through freely. For 3, 4, 2, 1. It's a reverse with the right hand across the sky. Straighten your front leg, the right leg. Look to your left toes, turn the left toes out towards the left, bend the left knee. Skandasana towards the back of the mat. Left hand to earth, feeling earth. Right hand to sky, reaching for sky, feeling your body as the bridge in between. From here, turn to the back of your mat. Hands will frame the left foot, toes turn towards the back of the mat. Runner's lunge. Left arm lifts into a twist, and we're going to do a side plank, option with or without tree. So outside of right foot, left foot is on top. Option to take this left foot into tree, either on the calf or the thigh. From here, taking the left hand down to plank into flow. Release the left leg wherever you are. Rest if you need to rest between sides. Being kind to the body, being in open dialogue with the body. Downward facing dog. When you're ready, no rush. Left leg lifts to the sky, bend the knee, open the hip. Circle, one big circle in one direction. Circle in the opposite direction. Knee to nose, stepping through, high lunge with arm circles when you're ready. Breathing the shoulders down away from the ears. Moving within your range that feels healthy and healing in this moment. Last time, and then the right arm will peel open and right heel will ground. Landing the body in warrior two when you're ready. And then straightening the front leg, crossing the wrists, and re-centering back in warrior two. From warrior two, reverse the left hand across the sky and stay. From here, straighten the left leg, turn the right toes to the right, bend the right knee. Skandasana to the original front of the mat, left toes lift. Right palm feeling the earth, drawing the energy up, and left hand holding and feeling sky or heaven. From here, turning to the original front of the mat. Hands frame that right foot, toes, everything faces towards the front. Right arm lifts, ready for side plank. Outside of left foot, right foot stacks. If you need to drop the knees, drop the knees. Option for this right foot to come to tree, and then keeping the shape, come to plank. Keep the right knee out if you can for a brief moment, and shoot it back, vinyasa, knees or toes. Child's pose for a breath, or if you want another vinyasa, you can always go for it. For 3, 4, 2. We're we're going to add on from here. So really tapping into our muscle memory, allowing our body to guide us and feel into this. Downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, inhale. Knee to nose, exhale, warrior one. Circle the arms. Super slow, super mindful. Beautiful. Exhale, left arm opens to warrior two, left heel grounds. Cross the wrists, meet back in warrior two. Reverse the right arm, straighten the right leg. Left toes out towards the left, bend the left knee, skandasana to the back of the mat. Left hand to earth, right hand to sky or heaven. Hands will frame the left foot towards the back of the mat. Runner's lunge, toes face towards the back of the mat. Left arm lifts. Come to the outside of the right foot, coming into that tree pose with the left foot. And step it behind for flip dog. For 3, 2, 1. Left hand down. Let's take the left foot across the mat when you get there. Spinning the toes towards the right. The left leg is out towards the right. You're on the outside of the left foot. Right arm lifts. You got it. From here, as soon as the right hand comes down, slide the left knee into pigeon. But it's not going to be a sleeping pigeon. We're going to move in our pigeon. So, you're up on the fingertips. The right knee is down. The back toes are tucked. On the exhale, press into the left knee. Press into the right knee. Belly to spine, chin to chest round. On the exhale, sink the hips, bend the elbows, lift the chest as you arch. So keep moving between these two places. So pressing into the earth, lifting up as you round everything. Exhale, sinking in as you arch for the chest between the hands. 2 more. Okay, from here, hands plant to the earth. Bring the right knee closer towards you. Tap the right toes. And we're going to do figure 4 down dog. So this left foot's going to come across the right thigh and sink the hips back. That's it. 4, 3, 2, 1. See about the option of walking your hands back towards your feet. Keep your left foot bent, your left foot flexed. Pardon me. And maybe you can roll up to a figure 4 standing. That's it. Sink your hips, lift your chest for 3. Deep breaths for 2. 1. Step the left foot behind the right into a curtsy. You got it. Slide the hands out onto the mat. Left leg lifts, walking out into a 3-legged dog. Option to flow from 3-legged dog. Keep the leg lifted, or normal flow, or rest. Child's pose between sides, or double flow if you need it. Allowing earth to hold you. For 3, 4, 2. We'll meet back in downward facing dog whenever you're ready, no rush. Do the other side. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, stepping through high lunge. 1 slow, mindful circle of the arms. As the hands move forward, that right arm circles back to warrior 2, right heel grounds. Crossing the wrists, straighten the left leg, inhale high, exhale, sinking back down to the warrior 2. Flip the left hand to reverse and stay. Right, left leg straightens, pardon me, right toes out towards the right, right knee bends, skandasana to the front of the mat. Right hand to earth, left hand to sky. Toes towards the front of the mat, hands frame that right foot. Ready for your side plank again. Right arm lifts. Come to the outside of your left foot. Right foot into tree. Option to flip dog. Be kind to that left shoulder. For 3, 2, 1. Right hand down, right foot travels all the way to the left side of the mat into fallen triangle. Both toes are facing towards the left. You're on the outside of that right foot. Left heel grounds, left hand to the sky. As the left hand comes down, slide the right knee to the right wrist into pigeon. And we're doing some work in this pigeon. We're dropping into some mindful movement in our pigeon. So up on the fingertips. Pressing into the right knee, belly to spine, round chin to chest. Exhale, sink in the hips, pulling the chest through as you bend the elbows and elongate through the spine. Keep moving. For 3. For 2. For 1, plant the hands. Scoot that left knee in closer towards you. Tuck the left toes. Figure 4, down dog, right knee out towards the right, hips to the sky. When you're ready, see about walking your hands back towards your feet and coming up to figure 4, standing balance. Allow the ankles to articulate, roll around, move around, stabilize. Chest is lifted, hips move back. For 3, 2, 1. Stepping the right foot behind the left into curtsy pose. Let's slide the hands to the mat. Creeping them out, the 3-legged dog, right leg lifts to the sky. Option to flow with the right leg lifted or bring it down or rest. Child's pose when you're ready. We're going to make our way up to the top of the mat. So moving from down dog, bending your knees, walking to a standing forward fold. Holding there, bending through the knees, head is heavy. Shaking your head no, nodding the head yes. Maybe there's a gentle pulse. And let's roll up through the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, feeling and soaking up the energy from the earth through the body, and then reaching your hands towards the sky when you get there. Inhale. Exhale down through prayer. 1 more like that. We're going to do a standing balance just to calibrate through our feet and ankles and stabilize. So inhale, lifting the right leg, sending the right leg forward with the hands. The leg doesn't have to be straight. The arms don't have to be straight. Exhale, sending the right leg back with the arms. So this is all we're doing, ticking, tocking, forward and back. Noticing the shifts of energy, the wobbles, welcoming them, and thanking the body for keeping us safe, for keeping us mobile, keeping us healthy. For 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knee, open the hip, goddess pose, facing the side of the mat. Toes out, heels in, sink in to your goddess. So from here, with palms facing up, we're going to draw the energy from the earth up to our center, and then we're going to ground it back down. Closing the eyes for this one. Inhale, drawing energy up towards center. Exhale, grounding, allowing the earth to transform the energy that we don't need. Feeling that nurturing Mother Earth energy up through the soles of the feet, up through the legs, in towards your center. For 3, 4, 2, and 1. Turning back to the top of the mat, stepping the right foot next to the left. And let's do the other side. Lifting the left leg, inhale. Setting the left leg forward with the hands, super smooth. There's no right or wrong. Left leg back with both hands back. Make this your own. The general form is forward and back with the left leg and the hands, but how it moves through your body is up to you. Listen to what you need. 4, 3. You can tap the leg down anytime you need to rest. 4, 2. 1, lift the left knee, open the left hip and step out to goddess facing the left. Toes out, heels in. This time we reach the hands up, draw the energy down from the heavens into the heart center. So straightening the legs, reaching the hands up towards sky, and then bringing the energy back into body. Feeling it mixing and alchemizing at your center. Close the eyes if it feels safe to do so. 4, 3. 4, 2. And 1. Turn the toes back towards the front of the mat, stepping left to right. Inhale high. Exhale down to a forward fold. If you want a last flow, go for it. Otherwise, we're going to come down onto our back, so we're going to meet on your back. If you're not doing a flow, inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend your knees and come to squat. Toes are still facing forward. Hands to the knees and roll to your back. From vinyasa, you can end on your back however you like. And we're just going to do some rock and rolls up and down the spine. So rolling from the spine up to Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, and forward fold. So keep moving. Having a play here. 4, 3. 4, 2. 1. Next time you're up in Baddha Konasana, straighten the right leg so the left sole of the foot is into the right thigh. Forward fold, palms facing up. Let the head go. Let the shoulders go. Sending some breath to the back of that right leg. Inhaling for 1, sitting to your left side, bending your right knee out towards the right so it's a mermaid shape. Your left sole of the foot is into the right thigh. Right hand, right heel, left hand, left knee. Straighten through your arms, lift through the chest, find space in the spine, and a very slight and gentle twist towards the right. And from here, spin to the left. And we're going to bring our fingertips down to the ground on the left side and bend the elbows and free movement here. Allowing that wiggle, that undulation, that exploration, that feedback loop from sensation in the body and being super curious about what comes up. Nothing to achieve, no goal. No expectations, just being and just feeling. 4, 3. 4, 2. 1, release a twist, fingertips behind you. Windshield wipe your feet. So feet are wide and knees knock in towards the center of the mat. 3, 4, 2. 1. So the right leg long, left foot in. Oh, we did that already. Sorry. Left leg long, right foot in. And let's fold down the length of this left leg. Chest towards toes, bending the left knee as much as you need to, palms facing up. Head is heavy, dropping the shoulders down, releasing any holding in the back and the neck. Breath is long and breath is deep. Nothing to do but feel, nothing to do but sense and breathe. For 3, for 2, 1. Inhale, coming up. We'll bend the left knee, left heel behind, so the right foot is into the left thigh, mermaid. Right hand, right knee, left hand, left heel. Straighten your arms, lift through the chest. Gentle twist and rotation towards the left, create space. And then we're spiraling open towards the right. Fingertips meet the earth, bend your elbows, reach away, and dance freely. Being really curious about what you find. Being curious about what you meet and what you understand from your body. For 3, for 2, 1. Release. Hands behind the back. Windshield wipe your legs. Feet wide, knees knocked towards center. So the last thing we're going to do is a moving bridge. So planting the feet rolling down onto your back once more. And as you connect your shoulder blades to the ground, keep your feet parallel and press into your heels. Press into the balls of the feet evenly. Knees are parallel. Lift your hips, interlace your hands. Roll the forearms underneath and the biceps, triceps underneath, and lift the hips. So your hands are clasped underneath you. And you can just dip through one hip and then the other. Maybe you're doing some circles. Maybe you're allowing a bit of a wave. Keep your head and your shoulders steady. Keep your gaze looking in the one direction. And just moving gently through the hips for 3, for 2, 1. Release the hands, roll down onto your back. And we'll end in happy baby, bringing the feet facing the sky and putting the hands around the outside of the feet and sinking the hips back down to earth, connecting your lower spine. Maybe you want to stay still, maybe you want to move left to right. Just feeling into the organic movement or stillness in your body. For 3, for 2, 1. Soles of the feet together, hands to your ankles, arms are straight, and then allowing the weight of your feet to move into your hands and allowing the knees to move wide. For 3, 2, 1. Shavasana, legs long, arms by your side. If there's any other movements your body is craving before Shavasana, now is the time. There's no rush to find your meditation. Listen to your body and move freely for as long as you need. And know that Shavasana is there for you whenever you're ready. Feeling the length of the spine, finding and feeling the spaciousness, finding and feeling the groundedness and the nurturing support of the earth beneath the spine. The breath circulates freely, creating spaciousness and grace. There is a current of love energy that flows between earth below and sky above. The central channel of your spine is the riverbed, the streaming as delicate and as powerful as the tingling touch of lovers. Entering here, radiance arches between above and below. The whole attention resting in the vibrant spaciousness in the center of the spinal column. Tracing this current between earth and sky becomes magnetism, relating all the worlds. Breathing into tips of toes, tips of fingers, moving gently and freely. Reaching your arms up over your head, taking up space, and then bending through the knees and rolling to whichever side you fall to first, connecting to the fetal position On your side, collecting the nurturing, grounding, earthing energies of Mother Earth and holding it with you as you gently roll up to a seated position. No rush to get there, allowing spine to grow towards sky, the crown of the head connecting to heaven. Palms to prayer. Let's bring those palms to the forehead as a gentle reminder and an invitation to allow the thoughts to be open, honest, and kind. Palms to lips, allowing words to be clear, compassionate. And hands to heart center, feeling into unconditional love, eternal joy within, honoring and connecting deeply to this body, to this temple, and feeling that groundedness to earth at all times, and feeling that openness to sky, to cosmos, and heaven at all times. Thanks so much for joining in practice. Namaste.